Right, hello, lads and lasses, and welcome back to Boys Down Under, where today, lots of transfer news to talk about. Huge transfer news coming out in literally 10 minutes ago, before I started recording this. 10 minutes, that's all it's been. Let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. But before we go any further, if you guys are enjoying the off-season content and you want to help support the channel, the best way to do so is to click that like button, click that subscribe button, help support the channel, and I appreciate each and every one of you. But without further ado, let's get into it. So, Alexandro Bernabei, welcome to Celtic. Celtic have officially announced the signing of Alexandro Bernabei on a 5-year deal. And look, I can understand not wanting to believe the media, right? But if you still are skeptical after Celtic have announced it, well, then I also still understand, because, anything could have happened. Maybe the socials got leaked. No. If you're still skeptical now, I'd go check out doctors. But, it's Celtic's first ever Argentinian player. He's now officially our fourth signing of the transfer window, which I was alluded to in a recent video, because technically Dies and Maida was our first signing of the transfer window. Segrist, Carter Vickers make the three. Now Bernabei is the fourth. Anyways, regardless, we needed a new left back. In what feels like an eternity of being linked to every single left back that doesn't play in a top 5 European league. After all the reports of apparently being majorly interested in each one of them and making an offer for each one of them, we finally have our man. 21 years old, reportedly signing a 5-year deal, a nifty bit of business from the club. The fee is reportedly around £3.75 million. He's there in Glasgow, as you can see by the thumbnail. He's already been pictured in his Celtic kit. He's got the number 25. And yeah, I think he has the potential to become Celtic's starting left back. Now, that's an opinion that I know all of you know that I have, because I pretty much mention it every single time I've done a video on him. And this will probably be the second to last video we do on him, because we'll probably do one more video about what he says about joining Celtic. But still, for now, because the news only came out 10 minutes ago, let's focus on him signing, right? Now, he is smaller than Greg Taylor, 6 centimeters to be exact, but the left back spot, size doesn't matter, right? Okay, it does a little bit, but in a spot where, you can hold your own and not have to be the biggest guy, that's great, because he's aggressive, and the fact, it's not like the old saying goes, it's not about the size of the dog in the fight, it's about the size of the fight in the dog, right? And Bernabei, we've literally seen he headbutts his opponents when he doesn't like him. He has got that aggression in him. And he's great with the ball at his feet. He's great without the ball at his feet. Very good in defense. He's very comfortable as well playing in the middle of the park in the inverted role. All he needs to work on, in my eyes, is improving his crossing game to a consistent level. He has some excellent, passes and crosses, right? But then he can also have a couple shockers. Not as much as I'd say it's an issue, but I still, there's these odd occasions where if the right ball went into the box, it would have been a goal. So if he can just get that to a consistent level, I have no doubt in my mind he can become he could become a superstar, right? He's only 21. We have to remember that the sky's the limit for him. But once that crossing game becomes very reliable, it's magic, right? There'll be no doubts about him being our best left back, as long as his defense is maintained at the level and improves from what we've seen in the highlights so far. But that's that. So, welcome to Celtic, Alexandro Bernabei. Can't wait to see you in action. Now, we'll stay on the topic of potential arrivals. Malik Thiaw, or Malik Thiaw. Bad with names. Anyways, Schalke's 20-year-old centre-back was yesterday, as reported by Scottish media, in demand at Celtic. Now, he's a very promising young centre-back. Many German football enthusiasts say he's the future, right? Say he has got the potential to be starting centre-back for the national team. Now, obviously, with that potential comes a lot of demand, and with that demand comes a high transfer fee. And that fee is reportedly upwards of £8 to £9 million, right? But in the last few hours, Scottish-born journo Derek Ray, who works in America doing the English commentary for the Bundesliga, also who many know, especially myself, that's how I first found out about him, he does the commentary on FIFA. He's tweeted out saying, in response to a fan, I'll answer it this way. As it stands, nothing on this from the German end, only some Scottish media speculation. The links in Germany have all been with Italian clubs. Looking at probably €8 million for a very promising young defender who Schalke 04 will sell. Obviously, S04 stands for Schalke 04. So by the looks of it, there is nothing more to this rumour than the Scottish media doing what they do best, turning the tiniest of links between a club and a player and turning it into a whole transfer rumour. This time, the link being Christopher Jullien, who is all but confirmed to be joining Schalke 04 on a season-long loan with the option to buy at the end of the year. Now, he's actually in Germany right now, and by this time should have completed his medical, but still, he's gone. Pretty much, that's his Celtic career over, you know. So either, I guess, the reports were untrue about him wanting to stay and fight for a spot at the club, or Ange was just honest with him and was like, you don't have a place here, I don't want you here anymore. That sort of ruthless honesty that every manager needs, right? But what it does mean is that we do now definitely need to bring in another centre-back to the club. Now, the way I see it, and the way I see our centre-back situation, it goes as followed, right? I'd say we have 4 players who are capable of playing first-team centre-backs, right? So you've got Cameron Carter-Vickers and Carl Starfelt. They are the now, right? Them two going to be our starting centre-back pairing unless one gets injured. They are our 2. For the now, right? Then you've got Stephen Welsh and Dane Murray. Them 2 I consider for the future. I think they could put in a shift if required now, but they are not at the level yet of Carl Starfelt and Carter Vickers, right? So what we need, in my personal opinion, is we need a third centre-back for the now, right? Now, whether that be that clearly, right, from what Derek Ray is saying, that it's 99% certain that it's not going to be Malik Thiaw. But Ko Itakura, his talks have broken down with Borussia Mönchengladbach. He's on the lookout for a new club. Also, Taylor Harwood-Bellis to Burnley. Burnley just signed a centre-back recently. Maybe they won't go for the young City English international. But if you ask me, I don't think it will be any of those 3. But whoever it is, I'm convinced Ange will know who he wants. He'll already have a list of players he's going to be looking at, especially with Jullien's departure now, all but confirming the need for a new centre-back, and a centre-back who can put in a shift now. Not one who is for the future, but one who can do a job now. Now, whether that be, 30-plus experienced centre-back, I don't see Ange wanting to go into that age gap over 30 years old. But if he does, then it will be someone who is experienced and certainly can still put a shift in with their body still holding up. But it's more likely we will see a player around the 26, 27-year-old age group. Someone who can come in, who is content at fighting for a spot at the centre-back spot, but not a guaranteed position. But all we need, all it is, right, is if it's an Ange signing, that's enough for me to have faith in them. And I think that's the general consensus around the support. Elsewhere, Jota, right? So yesterday, well, for you guys in the UK, it was early hours of this morning for me, the report emerged from Ebola, my personal favourite Portuguese media outlet. I read it every 3 minutes of the day. No, I don't. But still, it was reported yesterday by Ebola that the Jota announcement is set for today. So they reported yesterday it's for tomorrow, which is now today. Now, Ebola, in my eyes, or Ebola, I don't know why I'm emphasizing the A anyways, they have been very, very reliable during this whole process, and the report is that Jota will sign a 4-year deal officially today. Now, if it doesn't happen today, you can get mad and angry with me, but you got to remember to never shoot the messenger. Never shoot anyone, but more specifically, never shoot the messenger. And, well, remember how I said we have our 4th official signing of the window in Alexandro Bernabei? Well, on the same day, it may very well be so. We have our 5th as well, and it may be our superstar from Portugal. Now, the only reason I don't see it not being announced today is because, Ebola reported it too prematurely. Maybe Jota officially signs today, but the announcement isn't ready for tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe Celtic might be like, we're going to give Bernabei his own day to cover him in the media. We can't do Jota as well. We'll save that for tomorrow. That seems more likely, but anything is possible. But yeah, how bloody good. 5 signings and the transfer window isn't even a month old yet. Now, actually, it might if it depends if he gets announced tomorrow, because tomorrow it'd be the first. So just, I don't know. I'm rambling. Anyways, to end the video, we've got a little bit of more transfer news, not as significant to the first team as, you know, all these other reports have been, but still. Firstly, Adam Montgomery has left the club on a season-long loan where he will be joining St. Johnstone. St. Johnstone, obviously, they escaped relegation by the fingertips, right, last season. And it's good for him. More senior appearances, especially in Scotland. You know, for Monty, he's only still 19 years old. Lots of potential. Obviously now with Bernabei signing, you know, we've got him, Bernabei, and Taylor. I don't think we have a need for another left back. But certainly Monty is a player for the future, don't get me wrong. Now, also, Ross Doohan, Celtic's fifth choice goalkeeper at the moment, I'd say. He's expected to leave the club as well on a permanent basis. Originally, a report came out that both Doncaster Rovers and St. Johnstone were interested in him. Since then, Doncaster's manager has said he is no longer interested in signing a new shot stopper. So that rules out that move for Doohan. Regardless, though, it may be still open to a move to St. Johnstone. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. But at the end of the day, if he can just, you know, secure a move anywhere, right, that would be good for him. Because you look at it right now, he's not getting into this Celtic team. For the goalkeeping spot, you only have one spot, and you never need more than 3 goalkeepers, I'd say, at a club. And look, he's 24 years old right now. You know, the fact he hasn't secured a spot at Celtic and he's 24, 1 year left on his deal, he has to go, blood. His career at Celtic is over. It's the harsh reality of football, but as the old saying goes, the second one for this video, right? When one door closes, another one opens. Or is it a window? I think it's a door. When one door closes, another one always opens. Best of luck to him in the future. You know, I'm sure he'll get a move away. There's this window to wherever that may be, and hopefully he can, you know, start playing consistent minutes of football somewhere where, you know, he is valued at the club. But that is all from me. So if you guys did enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave in the comments below your thoughts on everything, the Jullien situation, Malik Thiaw, the permanent signing of Alexandro Bernabei Jota, whatever. Leave it down below, and until next time, hail, hail.